Hello everybody, and in today's video I'm going to be showing off my LEGO Ninjago Ninja Suit minifigure collection. So as you can see, we've got them all lined up here. We're just going to go through them, starting at the pilots all the way up to Crystallized, which is my most recent minifigures I've got, because I don't have any of the Dragons Rising sets yet. So yeah, let's get started. So down here in the pilots, I only have Kai and Jay, and they are two really nice minifigures, as you can see here. They're just really OG and really classic. So not much printing on them, but they're just such like classic minifigures, and I wish I could have get the other two of Cole and Zane, because I think they all go really well. Classic ninja hoods, they're so simple but just really good. Next up we have in season 1, and I only have Zane for season 1, and yet again these suits are just really classic. As you can see, they really still stand up to today in levels of printing. Obviously, there's more advanced printing now, like more detail on the back and lower down the legs. But they're just so good, and yeah, I don't know what else I can say other than they're just really classic. Next up, we've got season 3, and as you can see, we've got this strange J variant here with the armor, Cole and Zane, and this is actually one of the only seasons with no leg printing on their ninja suits, which is a bit strange. But also, as you can see, they've got the Cole and Jay have similar elemental powers, like, well, in terms of like the suit, the lightning's going down like that, the rock's going down like that. And Zane's got ice just bursting out of his symbol. This is also the first time we got the hair pieces for the ninja, which is really cool. There's also the stone armor ninja suits, and I only have the Jay out the stone armor minifigures, but these are really nice. As you can see, the silver armor printing all over the torso. The symbol doesn't really line up on the back there. And this was, when this was made in 2016, a new face print for Jay, but you'll see the old face print used a bit more. So, now we have the Tournament of Elements, and as you can see, I only have the Kai and Lloyd for here. I promise you, the ninja suits get a bit more complete later on in the video. But yeah, I only have Kai and Lloyd for this one. Kai's hair, it's the first time seeing Kai's hairpiece, as you see here, in terms of this video. He did get his hairpiece in Rebooted. It's really nice with the printing. They're very similar suits, but all the ninja just recoloured, and I think they look really good like that. As you can see, Lloyd over here with the... It's also sleeveless designs for all the ninja, which looks really cool as well. Now we've got the jungle robes for the ninja, and as you can see, we've got Cole's over here. For some reason, he doesn't have the symbol on, because I made it out of like a mishmash of other Cole parts. And then also you've got the Samurai Nia, which is really cool. As you can see the face print there. And also that really nice Nia face print on the back, which just looks a lot better than the modern day, well, not the modern day face print, but the face prints for these Nia minifigures behind. And yeah, the green and reds go really well together for a jungle samurai suit. We also have this just one-off Cole variant for the jungle, which comes with armor. I think it came in some sort of book or something. Okay, now we're on to season 5. And as you can see, they have some really cool ninja suits. I think it's the first ever time Nia was used as a ninja, and I think she looks really nice there. Don't like that face print at all. I think they should have made a new one for Nia. But once the mask's on, it doesn't look that bad, as you can see. They use like this really nice light blue and then this like dark red, which I think go really well together. Then as you can see, Jay and Zane here, they're more similar to the other ninja in terms of like black and then their primary colour. Jay's got this face print, as you can see here. Zane's actually goes like for a blue, and I think they just look really nice together. There's also this other J variant with this backpack on. Okay, coming up to the first completed suit wave, we have Skybound, and I think the Skybound suits are really nice, as you can see there. We got Wu to start off with. This was reused from Possession, but I think he looks really good here with nice and printing. He looks quite battle ready. We have Kai here. The red, black and blue go really well together. Not blue, sorry. The red's black. I don't know why I said blue there. But yeah, they go really well together. You see the Ejitsu symbol there. Jay's is the best one. This is one of my first ever Ninjago minifigures I got, so I'm quite nostalgic for this minifigure. But as you can see, the print in there is really nice. Cole is now a ghost, which, looking back on it, is a bit strange how they made him a ghost for 2 seasons. But it did allow to this really cool face print for Cole with serious expression on this side and quite a jokey expression on this side. I think the grey and black don't go together as well, but the light green face or the tan green face go really well. As you can see, the armour as well looks good. Zane's is good. I don't know if my face is misprinted on there, but I think it always looks a bit strange compared to other Zane face prints. The white, gold and black go well together really well. This is probably my second favourite Skybound minifigure after Jay. For some reason, Lloyd didn't come with armour in the set, so I don't know why they didn't do that. But as you can see, this is how the minifigure comes in the set. He is really nice, as you can see there, but I still think it's a bit odd he didn't come with any armour. The green and black looks really cool, though. Finally, we have Nia, who ditches this light blue and goes continues the dark reds. Another nice minifigure, and actually, if you take off the armour, you can see she still has the Samurai X logo on the back there, which I think is quite a cool reference, even though she's not Samurai X anymore. We've got a few more one-off Skybound suits now. We've got this Kai one without the armour. We have the J one with the eye patch, which is really nice. I really like that face print for Jay. We have a Cole with a half mask and his hair still continuing that ghost face. I believe the ghost face only came on 2 minifigures, which is quite cool. We've got this Lloyd one. Excuse the face print, it's a bit messed up, but it's just him with a half mask. Probably one of the worst Ninjago figures here with this Nia. It's nice to get Nia's hairpiece. This is the first time I got this hairpiece for Nia, but you can really tell it does not look good with that face print. Now we've got, in the next row, we've got more Skybound minifigures. As you can see, we've got Jay here with the updated face print. As you can see, the shocked face, and then the more smiley face on the other side. Cole, we have is his human form for some reason, and he's got a clip on the back. I don't know why they made him a human for his dragon, but they did. And you got Lloyd with this really bulky armour piece on, as you can see there. Now we've got Day of the Departed, some of my favourite ninja suits. They're all just like inspired by their original suits, and Lloyd and Nia is kind of a substitute for the original suit. Woo's is really nice, as you can see. He's got the flute there on the back, even though his flute would have been destroyed by now. Gold hat, the beard, classic Sensei Wu face print for a while now. And yeah, it's just really nice. And then the 6 ninja just look great like this. The colours are so vibrant. They do combine the darker colours in terms of Jay, like dark red, dark blue. Got silver on Zane, grey on Cole, and the dark green on Lloyd. They all just look really nice. So, behind that we have some more one-off Day of the Departed variants. As you can see there, we've got Jay, who came in the Samurai X cave with just his half mask. Zane, who came in the titanium ninja tumbler with also half mask. Although this was a really good way to get his hairpiece, because I think this was the first time his hairpiece was made in silver. And also you've got this Cole one with armour. And as you can see, he's now got his new scar, which looks really cool like that. Then probably one of the coolest Ninjago minifigures ever is Cole RX. This minifigure is super nice. As you can see, he even includes arm printing, which not many Ninjago minifigures include. And I'm glad they still use it in the show today. Okay, now we have Hands of Time. I have 3 Hands of Time minifigures. I have Cole, Zane and Nia. And I think they all look really cool. As you can see, they all have a lot more black, but their primary colour still shows. Cole uses a grey and has got loads of rope details on him. Zane looks a lot more mechanical. As you can see, he mainly just uses silver as his colour, and there's not much white on him at all. And he also does get a new face print, which is just kind of like a smiley face, which is quite cool. It's the first time you also see this on the back of Zane, which is continued to minifigures till this day. I think it looks really good. And finally, Nia, who uses completely gunmetal grey, and this is the first time gunmetal grey and blue was used, and I think this is the best colour scheme for Nia. So, we finished the first row now. Now we've got to move on to the next one. And now, starting at the next one, we have the Ninjago movie. It's quite difficult to actually fit them all on because there's so many minifigures. Starting at Wu, as you can see, he includes this cloth piece. Mine has gotten a bit dirty over time, I do apologise. He has a new face print, which looks really nice. And he's got this, and all the ninja have this circle on the back. Here's Kai, and he uses black, red, and this really nice new mask piece, which was made. It's made in 2 pieces, which is quite cool. And the ninja also get their new face prints. Here's Jay, and you can see here, he's got no light blue on him, it's just all dark blue, which looks quite cool. And it's quite strange to see Jay without any light blue moulded parts. Cole, this is a strange Cole variant. And the fact that it doesn't include the arm printing, I don't know why they didn't include arm printing for one minifigure from one set. But they just did anyway, and he still looks like a really cool minifigure. Here we've got Zane, who goes for a completely white look, which is quite cool. As you can see there, he's got the new face print to make him look more like a robot. He's got the quiver on the back, and then he's just got loads of black detailing, which looks really nice. Lloyd goes for almost a completely black look, which is a bit different, but I think it looks quite good, as you can see. He also has some arm printing there, just on the sides. And then, as you can see, the leg printing, and it also introduces this really cool face for Lloyd, as you can see there with the green eyes. Nia also has arm printing, and she also includes this skirt, which was used for Sons of Garmadon as well, I believe. And I think it is a really cool minifigure, and I think it's quite strange how they did include the skirt, but I think it's a welcome addition. Finally, we have Garmadon here. I am including Garmadon in this video just because I think he's just as important as Wu to the Ninjago story, so I thought I'd include him on this video. As you can see, he's got this blue cape, which is really nice. He's got his like face print there, which is like smiling, just looking evil. And yeah, he's just him. This is like in his Warlord base movie design. So, next up, we have the next row, which just has a few more random movie variants. As you can see, we've got a movie Kai without any hair. No, with hair and no mask. We have the Kendo Lloyd minifigure, who is really cool, as you can see there. The gold printing on there. Taking that off. For some reason, this minifigure doesn't come with arm printing. Not really too sure why. Then we also have this Garmadon from the jungle. As you can see there, he looks really nice. Next row, we have just two more random Ninjago movie variants. And that is this Kai here. As you can see, this one doesn't include the armour. And this exclusive Lloyd, as you can see here, with his torso kind of not ripped open, but his hoodie is open, and you can see his ninja suit from underneath. Now we have the casual ninja. You can see Jay's here, he's got the scarf. Zane's got his backpack. Lloyd and Nia are just in like normal clothes, obviously. Zane's got this really nice jumper with these like little aliens on. Jay's got lightning underneath his scarf. Jay and Zane did actually come in the Ninjago movie CMF, which is really cool. I think that it's a shame though because they didn't come with any back printing. But Zane's is blocked up by the backpacks, that doesn't matter. Zane also has 360 printing, as you can see his hair goes all the way around, like so. And Jay gets an exclusive face print. Lloyd and Nia just came out in sets, which is still quite cool. As you can see here, Lloyd's just got his green hoodie, and he's just got a smiley face. This is an exclusive face print, I believe. Nia's got ripped jeans, like a leather jacket, and this really nice hairpiece. And then finally we have this Garmadon in his pyjamas with volcano arm printing, which I think looks really nice, and I think it's just quite a funny Garmadon variant. Okay, so now we have the training suits. We've got Jay, Cole, Lloyd, and Nia. I believe Nia came in the CMF, and then Cole came in a book, I believe, or Jay came in a book. Lloyd, I think he came in a few sets. And then I'm not sure where Cole and Jay actually come from, but yeah, so yeah, I think they all use the same legs, torso, and just the basic Ninjago movie hairpiece and face prints. Cole actually does include this really nice like man bun, which was later reused on the island. But yeah, there's not much to say about these minifigures except for they're all pretty much identical. Now we've got the black training suits. As you can see, this one's from Lloyd, who comes with a mask, an unprinted Sons of Garmadon mask. That looks quite cool, but yeah, they're just basically the exact same suits, but in black. Now we have Sons of Garmadon, and here we have Kai and Zane. Zane is a strange variant with no mask printing, but he's got this little arrow on his back. I'm not too sure what that's about. But Kai is a really cool minifigure, as you can see. I think all his printing looks spectacular. I think it just looks really detailed and it all goes so well together. I think it just might be one of the most detailed Ninjago minifigures. I just think he looks really cool. Got another strange variant now with the Sons of Garmadon, but with the legacy masks. Not too sure why they included these. These just came in magazines, really. I think they did it for most Ninja. I think Cole has a variant like this, and Kai. But yeah, as you can see, reusing the torso from Zane, nothing new there. But Lloyd's Sons of Garmadon suit is really nice. It kind of reminds me of the Ninjago movie suit. They kind of went back to the original green as opposed to black. Here we have the Spinjitzu Master suits. And these suits aren't the most popular among fans. I don't mind them. I think they're quite cool. I think Zane's ice looks quite sharp and Cole's rocks. But I can understand why people don't like them. reusing the training legs from the Lloyd and Nia minifigures earlier. Masks being looking out of place a little bit, but other than that, I think they still look pretty good. And then I think they may be one of the worst gimmick minifigures, but they still look good. Next up, we have Hunted, and this is where the ninja was, well, Jay and Zane and Kai and Cole, but I don't have them, were stuck in the first realm, whilst Lloyd and Nia were in Ninjago fighting the Sons of Garmadon still. Jay and Zane are basically battle damaged Sons of Garmadon suits, so you can see Zane's the printing's very similar, but just not the same basically. And I do think the Hunted suit does look better. Jay's is really nice, as you can see. He's got this armor piece. The black and blue go really well together, and you can see there's rips and stuff in his suit. Zane, he's got this metal thing like clips hanging off of him. Got a silver arm, black and white mask, which looks really nice. Like just the print, like you see it's rubbing off of him. He's got scratch marks there. Lloyd, this one doesn't have his mask, but it is quite cool. I think the green armor looks good, as you can see there. The knee pads also look really cool. See his hairpiece. Yeah, I think it's really good. Sons of Garmadon Nia, I really like. I think she looks quite cool. The complete gunmetal look is it's a bit like out of place compared to other Nia minifigures, but I think it fits the theme of Sons of Garmadon. And I just think, as you can see, they've got the Woo Crew printed there. The back, I think this is just a really cool minifigure. In 2019, it was March of the Oni, or Ninjago Legacy, as these suits are mainly known as. And as you can see, they remade basically like loads of Ninjago sets, and they just chucked the March of the Oni minifigures in there. But they were, they kind of also resemble the original suits. So here's Woo. He resembles his black and white suit from the pilots. I think this looks really nice, as you can see, with the printing down the side. He's got more of a jolly face print, as you can see, just taking his hat off. I think he just looks a lot nicer. Coming down here to Kai. As you can see, Kai is obviously, I think every Ninjago fan has this minifigure. He comes in almost every Legacy set. And yeah, it is a nice minifigure though, but I don't think he needed to be in this many sets. Jay may be my favourite Legacy. I think the blue and gold go together really well. And I just think he looks really cool. As you can see there, the leg printing looks good. The dragon on the back looks good. I'm trying to show the back printing there. Looks good. The back printing looks good. And I do just think the blue looks really nice. Cole looks good too, as you can see there. He's got the brown and black. I just think the printing looks a bit dull. As you can see, the dragon comes around the back there. Loops around the back of his torso. He does have a nice torso in the fact that this bit kind of goes down a bit. But other than that, he's alright. Here we've got Zane, who is really nice as well. I think there's a lot more black on this suit compared to some of the other Legacy suits. It's a lot more noticeable. As you can see here, he's got the yellow face print with the blue eyes again, and this really nice mask. Lloyd is also quite cool, as you can see there. The green and the gold dragon go really well. As you can see, the dragon's looping back around him like so. And this is a bit strange because obviously Lloyd and Nia didn't have like original suits. Well, Nia didn't at least. So it's kind of just like made up. Like Lloyd was basically inspired by his I believe it would be his ZX suit, which still looks quite good. Then Nia's is quite cool. They revert back to the original dark red and light blue again, which I don't think looks as good, but still think looks pretty cool, especially with the dragon printing. Then we have Lord Garmadon, who's really cool. I really like this minifigure. I think he's super accurate and a massive improvement to the original one. The face print, though, is overused at this point, coming on every single Garmadon minifigure after the Ninjago movie. Well, in terms of after Sons of Garmadon, basically. So yeah, other than that, it is really cool that the front torso piece is nice. The extra forearms, the printing on the back, and the belt all looks really good. Now we have Legacy suits again, except for they all include gold shoulder pads. And I have just thrown in this Legacy Young Lloyd, who is really nice as well, as you can see there. He's kind of got a ribcage inspired by Garmadon. Brand new face print that was reused later on a different Young Lloyd. We'll get to him quite a bit later. And yeah, you see the purple belt also looks really nice in this hood piece as well. Sadly, it doesn't come with his cape because I ordered this minifigure off Bricks and Pieces, and Bricks and Pieces don't include capes. So yeah, and also you can see the green 5 on the back there, foreshadowing he's the 5th ninja. But yeah, other than that, the minifigures are the exact same, except for just with gold armour on the side. Here we've got more Legacy suits. Wow, they've really made loads, didn't they? We've got this Kai, who came in the Clutch Powers minifigure pack. He's just the one with the Season 11 mask and a grey armour piece. Nothing new about that. Here we have Zane. You can see he's got a silver face this time, which I do prefer this look. I think this is the best Legacy Zane, Legacy 1 Zane at least. Yeah. Lloyd, this was a magazine variant. He came with the Legacy 2 legs. Bit strange if you ask me, but he looks alright. We have Samurai Nia, who is also another really nice minifigure. This is probably one of my... I think this might be one of my favourite Samurai Nias, or Samurai Ninjago minifigures in general. I think the dark red looks really good, and I just really like this armour piece they used on her. Finally, we've got a two-armed Garmadon, who is also really nice. Okay, well, we've got one last Legacy minifigure, and that's just Legacy Zane, with the gold shoulder armour and the silver face. Here we've got some golden minifigures, as you can see here. Got two golden Lloyds from Legacy. Got one with the armour and a yellow face, one with the completely golden face. I prefer the one with the completely golden face, but this one is a little bit more show accurate to the original final battle. But, like, come on, it's a completely gold minifigure. Like, this is just really cool. And also we've got Golden Zane, who was made in 2020. He came in the Ninjago Battle Pack. As you can see, he's got no printed legs, which is a shame. But I do think the torso is really nice. And it's a shame they couldn't include the half mask. Okay, now, Season 11 onwards. I've actually just got to move this pile of minifigures. I've kind of been putting them here. Got to move them out of the way quickly, just so we can get to the Season 11 ones. Like so. Oh, this one's fallen on the floor then. So yeah, Season 11. This was after March the Oni, which was kind of intended to be like the end of Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu, and then regularly like this, the new show Ninjago started with a new animating team. So yeah, as you can see, here we've got the Season 11 suits. They're really nice. Kai's here. He came in quite a few sets, but I think the printing's quite nice. Now these suits were used from basically every season up until Crystallized, in terms of like they weren't included in sets, but they were included in the show, like as just base suits before their suits either got upgraded or changed. So yeah, here's Kai. He looks really nice. You can see the same printed from the minifigure earlier. And as you can see, the printing's quite nice. The legs were reused loads, even being reused still in Master of the Mountain 1 year after that. Here's Cole, as you can see, looks really nice. Cole might be my favourite one out of these. I think the arms look really nice. The orange on the mask looks nice. This is as they start to introduce orange more into Cole. And I think it really looks good. I think this is like the perfect amount of orange. You don't want too much, in my opinion. But yeah, this is the right amount. Zane includes these not silver hands, these nice blue hands, which look really nice. As you can see, the metal face print again. Printing on the mask this time, and these legs look really good. And then finally, we've got Lloyd, who, this is the one from Lloyd's Journey. I don't have the variant with the mask, but I still think he looks quite good. And I'm surprised of how well the black mask looks on Lloyd, because I thought they'd have used green. This is also a gloveless design. As you can see, he's also got this nice brown arm. I think they were really trying some new things with this Lloyd's minifigure, and it looks really good. Here we have Forbidden Spinjitzu minifigures. I have Kai and Jay, as you can see here. They both look really nice. As you can see, this one, Kai's is dual molded in trans orange and red. As for Jay's is in trans lime green and blue. And I think they just both look really cool. I think it's quite cool to have a ninja suits with like fire coming out the top of their heads. It's just quite unique, and they just reuse the same torso and legs from the other suits. Take a look at Jay's a bit more. As you can see, he's got those really nice badges and dark blue legs. I think they just looks really good. Next, they've got the Forbidden Spinjitzu Slam. And as you can see, I've got Kai and Lloyd for these ones, the two gold ones. Jay and Zane used silver. Kai's is really nice, as you can see here, with the fire coming out the back. That face print looks really nice. The gold and red go really well. Lloyd's is also good with green. I think I do prefer Lloyd's a slight bit more. I think the gold looks really, the gold and green go really well together. 2020, we had the Prime Empire suits, and sadly there is none for Zane, which it would have been quite cool to include a Zane one, but it is a shame we never got one. As you can see, here's Kai. He looks quite nice there. They all got these digital eyes, which look good. As you can see, white hand. There's quite a lot of white on these suits, which is a nice change, because normally the ninja use like black detailing, and I think it's quite unique to have white detailing. As you can see, here's Jay, the main ninja, and he is really cool. He came in quite a lot of sets, but I think it's okay because he's a really good minifigure. Here's Cole, probably got the least amount of white on him, which kind of makes sense. As you can see there, he's got more plated armour, as you can see in the middle, more metallic. And yeah, here's Lloyd. He uses this, I'm not sure what colour this is, but it's really nice green arm. As you can see there, his digital face. Armour piece with attachment for the life goal. As you can see there, it looks really cool. And finally, Nia, who uses this light blue, which I believe has never been used on a Nia minifigure before or since Prime Empire, but I do think it looks quite cool. As you can see her face print. Now, this Nia minifigure was exclusive, which is a shame because I think this is one of the best Prime Empire suits out of all the Ninja. Now we've just got Prime Empire suits without the mask. Not without the mask, without the armour. We've just got Kai, Jay, Lloyd here. Nothing too special about them. But some of the coolest Ninja suits is the Avatar suits. As you can see here. Avatar Kai, Avatar Jay, Avatar Pink Zane, Avatar Lloyd. I've skipped Cole and Nia out, well, for quite a good reason to be fair. And that is, well, these are just Lego City parts that have been reused for the gamers market for Cole and Nia. Now, I do think Cole looks good. I don't mind the Cole one. I think it's supposed to be Rocky Danger Buff, but come on, they could have done a bit better than that. Nia's a scuba diver. This may be foreshadowing Seabound, but I doubt it. But it still does look pretty cool. But yeah, this is where Lego's budget really went in on these minifigures. Leg printing on all of them. An updated classic pink Zane design from Season 1, as you can see here. The pink looks really good. See, he does use his old face, but that doesn't really matter. And I think it just goes really well. I wish I could compare it to the original. Lloyd includes a mohawk, which I think was a bit controversial. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I don't mind. I think it's quite cool. I think it's quite funny that Lloyd did a mohawk, but yeah. Then Kai and Jay are definitely the best two here. Kai's is really cool. New colour of their hair pieces. Jay had this, like, completely changed his, like, he's no longer yellow and he's got this, like, similar colour to Scott almost. And Kai just looks like the Red Shogun. I think that's just cool. Yeah, again, reusing the Season 11 legs. So, here is the hero suits. Now, they are really cool. These are like ninjas, but they've merged with knights. And as you can see here, we got Wu with the printed legs, which were reused from Season 11. Really nice face print, as you can see, with a ponytail there on the back. My favourite Wu face print made. He's got some wooden armour on the side, and I think he looks really cool like that. Kai is nice, as you can see. He's got the lion emblem in the middle. He's got like the red mask, and the gold detailing looks really good. Jay's is silver, and I think one cool thing about these suits is how different they are in terms of like the colours. How half the ninja have gotten silver and half of them have gotten gold. It really makes them stand out. But yeah, as you can see, Jay's also reused the Season 11 legs. And I do think Jay, Lloyd, and Jay, Kai and Zane had the weaker suits, as you can see. Reusing legs, and it just looks like armour slapped on top of the Season 11 suits. As for Cole, Nia, and Lloyd, just zoom in on them a lot, these look like properly new minifigures. I wouldn't be able to tell that they were just the Season 11 suits. As you can see, Cole's is here. He's the main ninja. He's got a really nice, the gold and black go really well together. You see the yellow arm as well. But Lloyd and Nia, I think, have to be my favourites. Well, I just think they're so, like, they don't look like the Season 11 suits. I think that's what makes them so good, and because of how different they look. Lloyd's got some dark green legs and some brown like ropes, and then he's got a silver arm. As for Nia, also includes like a tan arm, and then like wolf fur underneath, and like metal plate. And I just think it looks really cool. We've got two other variants here. Zane without a mask, he came in a magazine. And then for some reason Brickset counts Cole without a clip as a separate variant, but I don't really know why. Here we got the Spinjitzu Burst minifigures. As you can see here, Kai, Cole, Lloyd. Now sadly, Cole is the focus ninja of this season, but I think he is the worst suit, which is a real shame. I think there's too many colours. The grey, not the grey, the brown headband probably doesn't help him out, but if you just swap it for a brown one, orange one, I think it improves it a lot more. But yeah, other than that, he's alright. Kai's is my second favourite. I think the dark red looks really nice. The dragon looks really cool on the back, and that face print looks good. Didn't appear in the show though. Finally, Lloyd, which is my favourite. He's got the coolest dragon printing on the back. It looks like it's glowing or like made out of like lasers or something. And I think it's quite cool to have a powered up Lloyd's that isn't Forbidden Spinjitzu or as the Golden Ninja. So, Here are the Legacy 2 suits, and you might be wondering, why is Kai not here? Kai's on the row behind. That's because these three here, from the Thunder Raider and Lloyd came in the Jungle Raider, they all had a spelling mistake on the torso where it says Manta instead of Master. And I think that is a bit funny how LEGO managed to get their own made-up language incorrect. But they fixed it later with the Legacy 2 suits. I've also thrown a Legacy 3 Zane in because they never made a Legacy 2 Zane. And I think they look really cool. As you can see, Kai's always spelt correctly because he came out in the middle part of the summer of 2020, as opposed to Lloyd, Kai, and Jay came out in the winter of 2020. I believe, yeah. So then in 2021 they fixed the spelling mistakes on the torso, which doesn't really make a visual change, but I think it's nice that LEGO acknowledged their mistake and updated it. And then Zane is really nice here. As you can see, he's supposed to be like kind of a mixture between his what's it called, his possession suit, which is here, and I think this one looks a lot nicer. I think the more white looks a lot nice. I think maybe if they would have flipped the colours to a black mask with a white line, I think that would have been a bit nicer. But other than that, it's a pretty cool minifigure. Here we have the Epic Battle Versus suits for the 10-year anniversary. They look really cool. As you can see, white has been mainly used on Kai, Jay, and Zane. As for Cole, has gone for like a black design. Orange half mask, which I believe was new, and this colour half mask was also new. I think it's quite nice to get a different colour half mask on each one. So you've got fire detailing on Kai. Jay looks a bit like a zebra. Cole looks a bit like a mummy there. And then Zane looks really robotic. Also, Zane's brand new hairpiece took like 2018 to 2021 to actually get this hairpiece. I'm glad they finally made it for the 10th anniversary. Speaking of the 10th anniversary, these are the 10th anniversary Golden Ninja. Some of my favourite ninja suits ever made. They came on these little platforms here with a nice printed 10 Ninjago years. And they were made to obviously celebrate the 10th anniversary of Ninjago. And they were so cool. They all came in different sets. Wu came in Ninjago City Gardens. Kai came in the Boulder Blaster. Jay, Zane's Titan Mech. Cole, the X1 Ninja Charger. Zane, the infamous Ultrasonic Raider, which is probably the worst Legacy set that they made for the 10th anniversary. Lloyd, the Tournament of Elements. And Nia, the Fire Dragon. They all are also based off of their focus seasons after the update. Season 11, Prime Empire, Master of the Mountain. Season 11, Ice Chapter. Island, which I didn't think they did that good of a job. And Nia, I kind of think it's based off Seabound, but not too sure. Lloyd and Nia, I'm not too sure what season they're based off of. But yeah, they all look really good together. And Wu actually does include a golden face. But yeah, they're all just so cool. And they're definitely some of the best Ninjago minifigures ever made. Okay, moving on. Now we have, for the 10th anniversary, Ninjago made Ninjago City Markets. Well, LEGO made Ninjago City Markets. And as you can see, the minifigures included in that were quite cool as well. Kai and Zane got their Legacy suits, but we've already shown them off. Zane also gets the statue, which, looks alright. I think its armour piece is a bit strange. I don't mind they used the new hairpiece. It would have been nice to use the old hairpiece and at least have gotten a mask on him. Jay, Cole, and Nia all get urban variants, as LEGO describes them. Jay's looks a bit like the torso he used basically in the whole show as his casual suit. Cole's got a guitar in his torso, reused from LEGO City Parts. Nia has the same torso as she did from the Ninjago movie, but for some reason they've removed the leg printing, which is a shame, but it makes it look a bit more accurate from the show. Oh gosh, we've been going for a while now. Still got loads more minifigures. As you can see, this is the young Lloyd. And this is the first time they introduced this hairpiece for Lloyd, which is really show accurate, as you can see there. Reused just the Legacy suit. And I'm actually surprised this minifigure now is canon due to Dragon's Rising, which I think is quite funny that this has actually been featured in the show before. As you can see here, we've got Jay's ninja suit. It's just got a trans-green head on there. This is supposed to be put in like the Ninja Tower of Ninjago City Gardens. Yep. Here's Future Nia, which came in a book. And it's quite a cool minifigure, but I do think it's a bit strange. I don't like the head and hair, the combination they've used. I think it would have been nice to have a bit of a longer hair and her old face print. But the torso and legs are really cool. You could kind of imagine people using this to make a custom, like a Legacy 3 Nia to fit in with the Zane. The island was also really cool, as you can see. Jay Kai, Jay, Cole, and Lloyd all get headband pieces. Lloyd even gets some like jungle camouflage on his face there. Zane gets a quiver for some reason. This is what, after the Ninjago movie, Zane starts to get quivers with his suits, and I just don't think they look as good. But yeah, these are some of my favourite suits. Nia's a good one. Jay's a good one. I think they're my two favourite suits. Kai and Cole are all right, and then Lloyd and Zane are probably my middle two favourites. But yeah, I think they all look really good. The headbands combined with the half mask and the Season 11 armour piece all looks really good together. Okay, last row now. Gosh, we've already gone through 4, I believe. This is going to be quite a long video. As you can see here, we've got some extra Island minifigures. Kai J. Lloyd with masks, no armour. As you can see, this may become a theme, as you can see with Prime Empire, where Kai J. Lloyd just get magazine variants without armour. Here we've got the Seabound, which was where the ninja went underwater. As you can see, Wu is a robot now. I can't remember if he appeared in the show or not, but I think it's quite cool we got him as a minifigure. Here we've got Scuba Kai. Look, Scuba Kai and Scuba Cole weren't canon to the show. They were just included for the sets, which is cool. I'm glad we got them as minifigures, but it makes me wish we did get a Digi Zane. But yeah, I do think Cole uses a bit too much orange, but I still think it's a pretty cool minifigure. Now, onto the canon ones. We have Jay, who's really nice. As you can see, the dark blue goes really well with the underwater theming. Zane, I think Zane's the best scuba suit. I think the white, you can see the silver there. The trans light blue is really visible. I think it looks really cool. Lloyd looks all right. I think the blue detailed, the blue trans blue there. The dark green looks nice, and what's it called? The yellow symbol in the middle looks good. Finally, Nia. I do wish they kind of swapped the colours and had more of a gunmetal grey suit and then just light blue arms. But I do think the light blue looks quite good as like a focus colour on Nia. This is just another magazine variant, Nia, but she's come with this headband piece, which wasn't included on the island. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, it just wasn't. And then NRG Nia, one of my favourite Ninjago minifigures of all time. Definitely top 5. I think she looks really cool. This minifigure kind of blew my mind when I first got it in person. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Transparent hairpiece, transparent arm, really cool torso printing. This incredible wave mould, a back attachment with waves, an exclusive face print, which I do think looks a little bit like Pixel. And I just think it looks really cool. In 2022, LEGO kind of changed up their style a bit, and they actually made some non-canon ninja suits. Well, they're canon now for Dragon's Rising, but at the time of release, they weren't canon. So I just think it's quite cool they made them. As you can see here, we've got Wu reusing the Legacy face print. He's got more of a tan design, which I do really like tan on Wu. I think he looks really good with it. Leg printing also looks quite nice. As you can see, here's Kai uses orange design. I think the core suits are really unique, and I really like how vibrant some of the colours are, especially on Kai and Jay. But yeah, the orange on Kai looks nice. Jay might be my favourite one. I really like how this torso looks, as you can see there with a mask. And yeah, I think it's a really cool minifigure. Cole is all right. I do think this legs look a bit strange on him, but other than that, it's all acceptable. Zane's is strange because it kind of looks like he's sleeveless. And kind of what they did with the crystallized suit, where they would have used light grey instead of silver. But other than that, the light blue looks really good. Tan belt looks good. Lloyd uses a lot of different greens. I believe he uses 4 different greens on one suit, which can be a lot, but I think that LEGO managed to do a good job merging all the suits together. Then finally here we've got Nia, who is probably my favourite one. I just think the gunmetal grey and light blue just goes so well. It reminds me of the Season 11 suit, which I really like, and it's a shame I didn't get this suit. Okay, now the problem with core suits is, according to Bricklink, they have loads of strange variants, like this one, where they have their headband pieces and armour, as you can see, like so. There's just Jay, Kai, and Nia who have this variant. They just get their headbands, which is alright, I guess. This is a Wu variant that came in a magazine, and it just uses his Season 11 face print, which is I really like. We get another Wu bot here with some guns on top this time. Nothing too exciting about that, although I do think this is a better Wu bot than the original. This is the core variants where they don't get armour, but they just get masks. So as you can see, we've got Kai, Zane, and Lloyd. Another core variant. I know there's loads. where they just have their headbands. And I have Kai, Zane, and Lloyd. Final, well, not a final core variant even. We've got this Lloyd who came in a book this year, and it's just his hairpiece. I didn't get the book, I just made him out of like duplicate Lloyd minifigures because quite a few core Lloyds. Here we have the core Spinjitzu suits, which I actually really like. Much better than the Forbidden Spinjitzu suits in my opinion. As you can see here, Kai, Jay and Lloyd all look really good. The bright orange on Kai looks really nice. Kai's probably my favourite. Followed by Lloyd. I think the green looks a lot better than gold in Forbidden Spinjitzu. And then finally Jay. They used way too... I believe they used 7 colours on this minifigure. 1 for the Forbidden Spinjitzu effect. 2 for the mask and the arms. Trans yellow face print. That's 3. This blue here, 4 colours. The hands, 5 colours. Then these legs, 6 different coloured moulded parts. It all just goes a bit too much. Okay, nearly at the end now. Gosh, this has been a lot of minifigures. If you're still watching, then you obviously enjoy my content, and please make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying, whilst we get through these last few suits. Crystallized, the fugitive suits. These are really nice. My favourite basic ninja suits by far. I think they're just basic, but they're good, as you can see here. Jay's is my favourite. Dark blue looks really nice. There's a prominent colour for the mask. Cole and Zane also look really nice. Kai's probably the weakest one here. Lloyd gets a gold armour, which isn't show accurate, but it kind of represents how he's kind of like the leader. That's how I kind of visualise it. The leader gets the gold armour. Okay, next up we have the regular crystallised. Just going to quickly show off Garmadon. He's also included an Oni Garmadon to go with Oni Lloyd. Some of the coolest Ninjago minifigures ever made here. Nia's a samurai again after merging with the sea. She loses her powers and decides to become a samurai. Think she looks good like that. I think I really like her helmet with this new horn piece. The blue looks really good. It's just really different samurai minifigure. Wu includes the dragon armor on this banner, which I don't believe the banner appears in the show. But yeah, Wu looks really good, as you can see there. And then obviously Jay, Cole, I don't know why I'm saying this variant. Kai, Cole, Jay and Zane all get armor, golden armor. I think it looks really good. Jay and Kai definitely are the best two. Zane's probably the weakest and Cole looks all right. But yeah, I think Jay, I think they all look really good, and it kind of like, I think it's a good way to end like the base show of Ninjago before the reboot, Dragon's Rising, just as golden ninja suits, because golden power's always been quite a big deal in Ninjago, so I think it's quite cool like that. Here we've got Dragon Form Jay without wings. He came in a magazine, I believe. Got Zane, also came in a magazine without his mask. Lloyd, who came with a mask and a headband. Garmadon, who came with no leg printing and a bone helmet. Lloyd, who came with the only Lloyd with a headband. And then up here, we've got the Dragon Ninja. The best ninja suits ever. Jay, really cool there. Got Cole here, as you can see there with the trans orange, looks really good. We've got Kai, trans red, amazing. Finally, Zane, my favourite minifigure in my collection. This minifigure is a 10 out of 10. Perfect printing, transparent pieces. Like, even the pins look good on the back. And you can't say that about many of the other Dragon Ninja. Okay, coming in, got some one-off minifigures now. Santa Garman from the 10 Pillar Celebrations. I just made this minifigure using existing parts because no parts in that set are exclusive, which I'm a bit happy about, which makes other people like me who aren't part of the LEGO Ambassador Network can get these minifigures. We have this Golden Lloyd from Evo this year. Really like this suit. I think it looks really good. Finally, the two newest Ninja, Aaron and Sora. I don't actually have this Sora hairpiece, which is a shame I couldn't find it. But yeah, the two new Ninja, Aaron and Sora. Sora, Master of Technology. Aaron, not too sure if he's an Elemental Master yet. By the looks of it, not at the moment. But yeah, these suits are quite a good introduction to the new characters. And that was every LEGO Ninjago minifigure ninja suit that I own. Thanks for watching all the way to the end if you have. I understand this is a long video, but I just think I wanted to make a collection video. And yeah, if you want to see more collections, I could do my villains collection or different minifigure collections if you want. Tell me if you want to see that in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.